Jesus made some astounding claims while he was on the earth. Have you ever read one of the four gospel accounts of what he said, all the way through? If you have, do his sayings make sense to you? Wouldn't it be worth it to read and consider what Jesus said for yourself, in your own spare time, at your own convenience? The Christians at the Citrus Park Church of Christ have designed a way for you to do that. We have designed StudyLuke.com for this purpose. StudyLuke.com provides you with an opportunity to read and research the Gospel of Luke for yourself. There is no registration and no cost. So why study Luke? Luke is one of the four Gospel accounts in the Bible concerning the life of Christ. Luke's account, like the others, claims to be an historical, factual account of Jesus' life and teaching. Whether or not you accept that Luke was guided by God in what he wrote, and we believe that he was, his writing is testimony of the highest quality from the first century. When you read it, you get a first-hand account about Jesus. So why study Luke.com? We'll provide a brief rundown of the resources available on this site. We've designed these to help you as you read, research, and review the narrative in this great gospel. StudyLuke.com is designed to be helpful to you as you read through this gospel. You can use the site at your own convenience 24/7. You can read and study the gospel at your own pace, and there's no charge or obligation. It is designed for your benefit. Let's look at the resources that are available to you on StudyLuke.com. Once you select the Get Started link, you are taken to Chapter 1 of Luke's Gospel. At the top of the page are tabs showing which chapter you are reading from Chapter 1 through Chapter 24. Each chapter has 3 sections: the first page where you can read the text itself, then a second page that allows you to research and think through the meaning of the text, and finally a brief multimedia review of what is contained in the chapter. Notice that on the Read tab there is a highlighted summary of what the chapter is about. Beneath the summary is the text itself. We use the English Standard Version, or ESV, on our site. As you scroll down the page, more text will appear. On the right-hand side are some highlighted questions to help you think about the main points of each chapter. Keep scrolling down the page in order to read the entire chapter. In addition to the text, there are some resources that are always available to you at the bottom of the page. If you have a question, you can select the link at the bottom left-hand side of the page. A small form will pop up which enables you to email us any question you might have. One of the evangelists that works with the Citrus Park Church of Christ will be glad to answer any questions you might have about the text. If you prefer to listen to the text and follow along, there is an audio bar which provides an oral reading of the text. In addition, you may download PDFs of both the reading guide and the study guide. The reading guide is a copy of the summary and study questions that are used on this page. The study guide is a copy of the information that is available on the research page. Once you read the text and consider its overall meaning, you can select the Research tab. The research page will provide you with some details that are part of the text. The research page in each chapter provides information about the people and places that are mentioned in the chapter. There are also some pearls scattered throughout the text to familiarize you with words, events, or persons that are mentioned. These all appear in highlighted boxes next to the text itself. At the end of each chapter on the research page, there are some perspectives, insights about the meaning of the text. And remember, all of this information can be obtained by simply downloading the study guide for each chapter. Finally, there is a Review tab for each chapter. This review is a brief video that reminds you of the key points in each chapter. Once you finish the review, you are ready to read, research, and review the next chapter. Both the reading guides and the study guides were prepared by Collie Caldwell, an evangelist with the Citrus Park Church of Christ for over 25 years. Dr. Caldwell has also taught for over 40 years on the Bible faculty at Florida College, a private liberal arts college in Temple Terrace. Recently, he completed a 1,400-plus page commentary on Luke's Gospel. Dr. Caldwell and the other evangelists at Citrus Park will be happy to answer any of your questions that you submit as you read through the Gospel of Luke. What's the catch? There isn't one. The Christians who meet at Citrus Park simply want to provide you with an opportunity to read and study this wonderful Gospel account for yourself, using our free resources at StudyLuke.com. So why not get started today? You've got nothing to lose and so much to gain. You can read and study at your own pace in the convenience of your own home. Start in Luke chapter 1 and read through this gospel. We believe that God will bless your efforts.